Gentlemen, I want to take you back to a time you might remember, waking up with genuine enthusiasm for the day ahead, feeling sharp, energetic, and physically capable. When did you last experience that kind of vitality, without the weight of fatigue, mental cloudiness, or that persistent feeling that your body just isn't cooperating like it used to? Now, here's something that might catch you off guard. The solution to reclaiming much of that vigor isn't necessarily found in prescription bottles, but quite possibly in your local produce section. I know that sounds almost too simple, but stay with me here. In my 3.5 decades of practice, I've witnessed remarkable transformations. Just last month, I had a 73-year-old former mechanical engineer whose testosterone levels jumped 24% in just 14 days. Another patient, a 68-year-old grandfather, completely eliminated his afternoon fatigue and now enjoys 5-mile walks daily. Perhaps most striking was a 71-year-old gentleman whose circulation improved so dramatically that his cardiologist was convinced he'd started some new medication, but he hadn't taken anything new at all. What did these men discover? 8 specific fruits, nothing exotic, nothing you can't find at your regular grocery store, that peer-reviewed medical research has shown can genuinely support and sometimes restore masculine vitality in men over 65. I'm talking about studies involving tens of thousands of participants, spanning decades, published in our most respected medical journals. These aren't theoretical possibilities or wishful thinking. These are documented outcomes from real men who experience measurable improvements in energy, circulation, hormone levels, intimate function, and overall quality of life. Most importantly, you can begin implementing this knowledge starting tonight. So grab a pen and paper, because what I'm about to share could mean the difference between accepting gradual decline as inevitable and embracing some of the most vibrant, energetic years of your life. Category 1, the hormone supporters. Let me start with what I consider the crown jewel of masculine nutrition, pomegranates. This isn't marketing hyperbole. This is solid medical science that could genuinely change how you feel. Researchers at Queen Margaret University conducted a fascinating study with 60 volunteers who consumed pomegranate juice daily for just 2 weeks. The results were so compelling, they published them across multiple medical journals. The men experienced an average 24% increase in testosterone levels, the kind of improvement we typically see with months of intensive lifestyle modification or hormone replacement protocols. But testosterone wasn't the only benefit. Blood pressure readings improved significantly, mood assessments showed marked enhancement, and many participants reported energy and motivation levels they hadn't felt in years. Here's where it gets particularly relevant for men our age. A 2025 clinical trial focused specifically on aging men experiencing mild to moderate erectile dysfunction. Researchers provided pomegranate extract for 12 weeks compared to a control group. The pomegranate group demonstrated significant improvements in sexual desire, erectile function, and overall intimate satisfaction. The researchers concluded that pomegranate could serve as a natural alternative to pharmaceutical interventions. The mechanism is fascinating. Pomegranates contain compounds called punicolagens and ellagic acid. These powerful antioxidants don't just combat free radicals. They specifically support the biochemical pathways responsible for testosterone production and enhance blood vessel function throughout your entire body. Think of your testosterone production like a manufacturing facility. As we age, that facility becomes less efficient due to oxidative stress and inflammation. Pomegranate compounds function like a skilled maintenance team, clearing away damage and helping the facility operate more efficiently. For practical application, aim for 1 8-ounce glass of pure pomegranate juice daily. The key word here is pure, not a blend or cocktail. If you prefer whole fruit, consume half to 1 complete pomegranate daily. Here's a cost-saving tip from my own kitchen. Buy whole pomegranates when they're in season and freeze the seeds in portions. They'll keep for months and you can add them to yogurt, oatmeal, salads, or eat them as snacks. Frozen pomegranate seeds are actually easier to consume than fresh ones. Another economical option is pomegranate concentrate from health food stores. 1 tablespoon mixed with water provides the equivalent of a full glass of juice at a fraction of the cost. Fruit number 2, the Circulation Champions blueberries might seem unremarkable. After all, they're available in every grocery store. But these small berries are extraordinary for men's health, and the research supporting them is truly remarkable. That Harvard study I often reference followed 25,000 men for 28 years and found that those who consumed berries regularly had significantly better sexual function and reduced risk of erectile dysfunction. When researchers analyzed the data more deeply, they discovered something noteworthy. The protective effect was strongest in men over 65. The magic lies in compounds called anthocyanins, what gives blueberries their deep blue color. But anthocyanins do far more than provide pigment. They function like natural plumbers for your cardiovascular system, improving blood vessel flexibility, reducing arterial inflammation, and enhancing overall circulation. Here's what happens when you consume blueberries regularly. The anthocyanins help your blood vessels relax and dilate more effectively. This translates to better blood flow to your brain, improving mental clarity and energy, better blood flow to your muscles, enhancing strength and endurance. And yes, better blood flow to all the areas that matter for intimate function. Additionally, blueberries contain pterostilbene, a compound that supports healthy cholesterol levels and may help maintain cognitive function as we age. They're also rich in vitamin C and manganese, both essential for cellular energy production. One study specifically examined older men who consumed blueberries daily for 12 weeks. Not only did their cardiovascular markers improve, but they also reported enhanced energy levels, improved mood, and greater mental clarity. Many described it as having a mental fog lifted. For practical use, aim for 1 cup of blueberries daily, about a handful. Fresh or frozen makes no nutritional difference, and frozen are often more affordable and convenient. I actually prefer frozen because you can add them to smoothies where they act like natural ice cubes. Add them to morning oatmeal or yogurt, blend them into smoothies, or simply eat them as snacks. Here's a useful trick. If you're battling sugar cravings, eat a handful of blueberries when you feel a craving developing. The natural sweetness and fiber will satisfy the urge while providing all these health benefits. Fruit number 3, nature's circulation aid. Here's one that might surprise you. Watermelon is essentially nature's version of circulation medication, but superior because it addresses the root cause rather than just managing symptoms. Watermelon contains more L-citrulline than any other food source. Your body converts this citrulline into L-arginine, which then produces nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the exact same mechanism that prescription ED medications work through, but this is completely natural with no side effects. An Italian study took men with mild erectile dysfunction and provided them with just 1.5 grams of L-citrulline daily for 1 month, roughly equivalent to what you'd get from 1 to 2 cups of watermelon. The results were remarkable. 50% of the men improved from mild ED to normal function, compared to only 8% in the placebo group. But the benefits extend far beyond intimate function. Nitric oxide is crucial for cardiovascular health, blood pressure regulation, and even exercise performance. Many men report feeling more energetic during workouts and experiencing better muscle recovery when they consume watermelon regularly. Here's something most people don't know. The white rind of watermelon actually contains even more citrulline than the red flesh. Most people discard this, but it's the most nutritious part of the fruit. For practical application, consume 1 to 2 cups of watermelon daily. But here's the secret. Don't waste the rind. You can blend the entire thing, flesh and rind, into a refreshing juice or smoothie. If the rind taste is too strong initially, start with just a small piece and gradually increase. Another option is cutting the rind into small pieces and adding them to water for a natural sports drink. Some men pickle the rind or add it to stir fries. It's quite versatile and has a mild, cucumber-like flavor. Category 2, the energy and vitality enhancers. Oranges, grapefruits, lemons, and limes. These aren't just excellent sources of vitamin C, though that vitamin C is more crucial for masculine health than most men realize. These fruits are loaded with powerful compounds called flavonoids, specifically hesperidin, naringin, and quercetin, that have remarkable effects on circulation and energy. The Harvard study revealed that men who consumed citrus fruits regularly had a 19% lower risk of erectile dysfunction. But when researchers examined the data more closely, they found something fascinating. The protective effect wasn't limited to sexual function. Men who consumed citrus regularly had superior overall cardiovascular health, more stable energy throughout the day, and improved mood scores. Here's the biochemical explanation. The vitamin C in citrus fruits doesn't just support immune function. It plays a crucial role in testosterone production. Vitamin C is essential for hormone synthesis in your adrenal glands and testes. Men with higher vitamin C levels consistently demonstrate higher testosterone levels and better sperm quality. But the flavonoids are equally important. These compounds strengthen blood vessel walls, improve circulation, and reduce inflammation throughout your body. Think of them as internal maintenance workers, constantly repairing and strengthening your cardiovascular system. One study followed men over 60 who increased their citrus consumption to 2 to 3 servings daily. After just 8 weeks, they showed significant improvements in arterial function. Their blood vessels were functioning like those of men 10 years younger. For practical use, aim for 1 to 2 citrus fruits daily. Here's an important note. Always consume the whole fruit when possible, rather than just drinking juice. The fiber in whole fruits slows sugar absorption and provides additional benefits. However, be cautious with grapefruit if you're on medications. It can interact with many prescription drugs by affecting how your liver processes them. Here's a simple daily routine. Have an orange with breakfast, add lemon to your water throughout the day, or enjoy a grapefruit as an afternoon snack. The key is consistency. These compounds work best when consumed regularly, not occasionally. The fifth fruit, the heart-healthy choice. Red grapes contain one of the most studied anti-aging compounds in existence, resveratrol. This is the same compound that makes red wine heart-healthy, but you can obtain all the benefits without alcohol, and often more effectively. Resveratrol is fascinating because it activates what scientists call longevity genes, cellular pathways that help your body resist aging and maintain function. For men, this translates to better cardiovascular health, which is the foundation of sexual function, energy, and overall vitality. Multiple studies demonstrate that resveratrol can help maintain healthy testosterone levels as we age. Animal studies have shown increases in testosterone and improved sperm quality. While we need more human research, the cardiovascular benefits alone make red grapes valuable for masculine health. Here's what's particularly interesting. Resveratrol also supports mitochondrial function. Your mitochondria are like cellular power plants, and as we age, they become less efficient. Resveratrol helps keep these cellular power plants running efficiently, which translates to better energy levels and improved physical performance. One study examined men over 65 who consumed red grapes daily for 12 weeks. They showed improvements in arterial flexibility, blood pressure, and reported feeling more energetic during daily activities. For practical application, consume 1 cup of red grapes daily, preferably with the skins on. That's where most of the resveratrol is concentrated. Choose darker red or purple grapes over green ones, as they contain higher levels of beneficial compounds. You can also enjoy a small glass of red wine if you choose, about 4 to 5 ounces, but remember that moderation is key. The grapes themselves provide the benefits without the potential negative effects of alcohol. Fruit number 6, the hormone production. Supporters avocados are technically fruits, and they're absolute powerhouses for hormone production and overall masculine health. They're loaded with monounsaturated fats, the same healthy fats found in olive oil that your body literally requires to produce testosterone. Here's something most men don't realize. Testosterone is manufactured from cholesterol. That's right, your body needs healthy fats to produce this crucial hormone. Men who consume very low-fat diets often see their testosterone levels plummet, while those who consume healthy fats like those in avocados maintain better hormone levels as they age. Avocados also contain boron, a trace mineral that research shows can increase free testosterone levels by up to 25% while also supporting bone health, something that becomes increasingly important as we age. But the benefits extend beyond testosterone. The healthy fats in avocados help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, all crucial for hormone production, immune function, and overall health. Many men are deficient in these vitamins simply because they're not consuming enough healthy fats to absorb them properly. One study tracked men who added half an avocado to their daily diet for 8 weeks. Not only did their testosterone levels improve, but they also reported better energy levels, improved mood, and even better sleep quality. For practical application, consume half to 1 avocado daily. Add it to salads, make guacamole, blend it into smoothies for creaminess, or simply eat it with a sprinkle of salt and pepper. The key is consistency. These healthy fats work best when consumed regularly as part of your daily routine. Number 7. The natural energy boosters. Bananas might seem simple, but they're perfectly designed for sustained energy and cardiovascular support. They're rich in potassium, a mineral that most men don't consume enough of, which is crucial for heart health, blood pressure regulation, and proper muscle function. Bananas also contain vitamin B6, which plays a crucial role in hormone production and energy metabolism. B6 is essential for producing neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which affect mood, energy, and motivation. The natural sugars in bananas, fructose, glucose, and sucrose, provide quick energy, but the fiber content helps prevent blood sugar spikes and crashes. This makes them perfect for pre-workout fuel or afternoon energy boosts. One interesting study examined men who consumed a banana before their workouts compared to those who didn't. The banana group had better endurance, less muscle fatigue, and faster recovery times. For practical use, one medium banana daily, preferably when it's ripe with brown spots. That's when the nutrients are most bioavailable, and the natural sugars are perfectly balanced. They're excellent as pre-workout snacks, added to smoothies, or with a handful of nuts for a balanced energy boost. Category 3. The antioxidant protectors. Strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries. These colorful fruits are your natural defense system against one of the biggest enemies of masculine vitality, chronic inflammation. The science behind their anti-aging effects is absolutely remarkable. Here's what most men don't understand. Chronic inflammation is like a slow fire burning throughout your body, gradually damaging blood vessels, reducing hormone production, and accelerating aging. Researchers often call it inflammaging, and it's one of the main reasons why some men age gracefully while others seem to decline rapidly. Berries are nature's fire extinguishers. They contain some of the highest concentrations of antioxidants of any foods on Earth, and these antioxidants specifically target the inflammatory pathways that damage your cardiovascular system and reduce vitality. Strawberries, for example, contain vitamin C levels that rival oranges, plus a compound called fisetin that research shows can extend healthy lifespan and improve cognitive function. Blackberries contain anthocyanins similar to blueberries, but in even higher concentrations, making them incredibly powerful for circulation and heart health. Raspberries are unique because they contain ellagic acid, the same compound found in pomegranates, which supports testosterone production and has anti-cancer properties. They also contain ketones that can boost metabolism and energy levels. A fascinating study followed men over 60 who added mixed berries to their diet for 12 weeks. The results were impressive. They showed reduced markers of inflammation, improved arterial function, better cognitive performance, and many reported feeling more energetic and mentally sharp. But here's what really caught researchers' attention. The men who consumed berries regularly maintained better muscle mass and strength as they aged. The antioxidants in berries help protect your muscles from oxidative damage, which is crucial for maintaining physical capability and independence. For practical application, rotate between different berries throughout the week to get the full spectrum of beneficial compounds. Aim for at least 3 servings per week, with each serving being about 1 cup. Monday might be strawberries, Wednesday could be blackberries, Friday could be raspberries. Mix them in yogurt for a protein-rich snack, add them to oatmeal for sustained energy, blend them into smoothies, or eat them fresh as a dessert replacement. Frozen berries are just as nutritious as fresh and often more affordable, plus they're available year-round. Here's a pro tip. Buy a variety of frozen berries and keep them in your freezer. You can grab a handful whenever you want a quick antioxidant boost, and they're perfect for smoothies since they act like natural ice cubes. Your daily action plan. Let me give you a simple daily routine that incorporates these powerful fruits. Morning with breakfast, 1 cup of mixed berries with your oatmeal or yogurt. Mid-morning, 1 orange or other citrus fruit. Lunch, add half an avocado to your salad or sandwich. Afternoon, 1 to 2 cups of watermelon, excellent pre-workout snack. Evening, 8 ounces of pomegranate juice or a handful of pomegranate seeds. Smart shopping strategy. Buy frozen berries in bulk. They're often more affordable and just as nutritious. Purchase pomegranate juice in concentrate form to save money. Buy avocados at different stages of ripeness, so you always have one ready. Stock up on citrus fruits when they're in season. Moving forward. Listen, gentlemen, I've shared the science, I've given you the practical steps, and I've shown you exactly how to integrate these powerful fruits into your daily routine. But information without action is merely entertainment. The question is, are you ready to take control of your vitality, Or are you going to let another year pass feeling tired, low on energy, and accepting decline as inevitable? If this information has been valuable to you, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps other men discover this content. Subscribe to the channel for more evidence-based health information specifically for men over 65. And most importantly, share this with other men in your life who could benefit from this knowledge. Type 1 in the comments if you're ready to start implementing these changes today. I read every comment and love hearing about your progress. Let me know which fruit you're most excited to try, or if you've already experienced benefits from any of these. Remember, gentlemen, age is just a number, but how you feel is a choice. Make the choice to invest in your health starting today.